We are here, we are here, we are here with running the levels, looking for market structure and pattern. Okay, guys, we are marking up USD IDR. We'll be staying on the monthly time frame. We are looking for the setups in the market for patterns. Let's see what we see. I'm going to circle a few areas where patterns of the market has happened. So in this area here, we have a huge pattern, okay, that made the market push down. We also have a pattern here. We also have a pattern here. We also have a pattern here. Pattern here. There's a pattern here. And this right here is an overall pattern in this area here. We're going to discuss all this. Let's go back to price. So price is here. Price goes up. How high would the market go? Once the market breaks these wicks, we know that market's headed up to new highs. We're looking for the body of the market to break the wicks, not the wicks to break the highest highs. Price action here, market drops back to the low. How far will the market go? All the way back down to the low. Last but not least, I like to add the midpoint. So the midpoint helps you divide the market in half to see what's going on. And then when you guys are on lower time frames, you guys get to see what position the markets get into without going back all the way to the high time frames to figure out what's going on. So let's take a look at the first circle we drawn out. So what happened in the market? Market started off with a low, pushed up once, pushed up twice, what pushed the market down. So what happened in this first circle? What happened in that first circle is a double top. Okay, so there's a double top. So market pushed up once, came back down to this red doji. Market pushed up twice, came back down. So that's what creates a double top. We got a retest after the double top, so that confirms that the market's going to sell down, and that's exactly what the market did. It sold after the double top. And then there's another pattern in the second circle, which is double bottom. So we know double bottom is going to push the market up. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. Okay, that's the W formation. Once we be waiting for the retest, and we look for the breakout. So the retest happened on the midpoint line, on the midpoint line, because it don't have to be exact. My lines could be a little off. So retest happened, the market pushed up once, market pushed up twice into the circle, and into the third circle I created. Which pattern did we form? We formed a double top. So I went from a double bottom to a double top. So first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. After this pattern, we were looking for a retest at the midpoint. So the retest did happen in here. So okay, that's not midset, that's the retest. After the retest happened, we are looking for the market to drop back to lower lows, but it did not happen. Market was on that midpoint, created enough momentum. I don't really see a pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's a double bottom here. You'll probably see it a lot closer on the lower time frame. If you bring the reds together, that's the first leg. You push up to the green, that's the second leg. You bring it back to that retest, the third leg. You bring it back up through the green lines, which is the fourth leg. That's the double W. Then what we waiting for the retest, and that's the market going down on them reds. Again, after the retest, what happened? Market pushed up once, came back down. Market pushed up twice. That we can see. Okay, so we also identified another pattern here. Okay, which pushed the market down. That's a triple top and a retest. So market pushed up once, twice, 3 times, wasn't able to break. We pushed it to the top, retest. Market sold back down to the midpoint line. Okay, so the market just restarting back over at the midpoint line until we get that breakout. Market consolidated on that line before we broke out. So on a lower time frame, we probably see a double bottom and a retest. We're gonna leave that alone for now. Headed to the next circle. What happened in this area? Got a double top. The double top that we see. Market pushed up once, came back down at that doji. Market pushed up twice, came back down. We don't see a retest, but I do know that the retest happened in this lower time frame. Okay, it's probably with this red candle that's right next to this green. It's probably the retest candle because market shoot up, came back down. It probably was a spike here. Probably identifying that in a lower time frame. So you guys can do the homework on that. That's what pushed double top, pushed the market down back to lows. So we got another pattern in this area. Let's draw it out so we can see what it is. So we got a first leg, second leg, third leg at the retest, and then we got that fourth leg. So that's a W. And the retest is all these candles here. It was an incline retest, still retest, and that's what created the market to push up to that next circle I created. So we had a double bottom in that area. At least on this time frame, it looked like it. Sometime on the lower time frame, you probably see a triple bottom, a single bottom. But in my eyes, I think I see a double bottom, and I actually drew it out, so that'll help. So in this market here, once the market pushed up here, this market consolidated for a while, so we had to wait for the breakout, and then we were looking for a pattern. So what pattern will form? Market came down, first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retested at this spike green candle here, and then the market pushed up to the next circle. Okay, so we see a whole lot of double bottoms happening in the market that's pushed the market around. Okay, so when we got to our last circle, take a look at what's going on. So in this last area circle, this is an area of a cluster. So what happened in this area? Market pushed up once, came back down. Market pushed up twice, came back down. Market pushed up 3 times, came back down. So that's a triple top. We already know what happens. Triple top, cap. We're looking for a retest. Retest like it's formed in this area here. Not fully for sure. Once the market breaks this area of support, we know that the market's going back down after the break and retest. And we look at the market to go back to the midpoint, or maybe go back to the midpoint of the overall market. But we do know that while we're in the first section of the market, we have 3 lines. We have a high, we got a mid, and the low we can't see right now is below. But if you draw a midline right in this area here, the market can create some momentum here, do a W double bottom, and work its way back up and be in that formation of the what? Uptrend. Hey guys, this is Cam Jones FX running the levels. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. USD, IDR.